to another video. This one is a locus question. I think I missed the part in the main video, so I will be doing this again and hopefully explain as much detail as possible. Okay, so we have a point A here. This is our NOF line. Okay, this is simple. Now moving on, it says the diagram shows the point A. Okay, the point B is 8 centimeters. Okay, 8 centimeters from A on a bearing of 62. So this is the first thing to know. So let's first draw this. It is on a bearing of 62. So we have to use your protractor to measure this angle. On a bearing of 62 will be where? This is 62 will be right here. So in that case, you can just draw your line from A to your point. This is your point B, and the length is 8 centimeters. So go to 8. Okay, so that will be your point B. That's the first point. Now the next one says the point C is 6.5 from A on a bearing of 194. Okay, so how do you draw 194? So first let's complete this line. Let's draw the base. So this is 180. 94 will be past 14 degrees of 180. So pretty easy. So you come on this side, you measure 14 degrees for a bearing of, this is 10, this is 14. And the length is given by 6.5 centimeters. So you measure 6.5 centimeters. So this is from point A and going on to point C, 6.5. Okay, that's it. So that will be my point C. Okay, this is part 1, 2 done, right? Now question number 1. So this is done. Okay, now the point D is a point on BC that is the shortest distance from A. Part 1, find and label D. Okay, so pretty easy. So we have to connect BC first. So let's connect them. And now when you're given the shortest distance, remember whenever you see that, it is always the perpendicular distance. Shortest distance means the perpendicular distance from the point A. So if you observe from the point A, it has to be perpendicular to your line BC. And measure the length. So it says this one is labeled the point D. So you label this as your point D. You show the right angle. Okay. And then measure the length of AD. So you have to measure, means you have to use your ruler to find this length. So according to my ruler, it shows to be about 2.9 or 3. So 2.9 will be about the value. That is part 3. Now part 4 is, by taking measurements, find the ratio of CD and DB. So CD is this, let's check. So it shows to be about, CD is 5.8 according to my drawing, so 5.8. And DB is about 7.5. So it shows to be about 7.5 for me. So we have to express this in this ratio. So pretty easy. We have to divide by 5.5 on both sides to make this one become 1. So you have 1 here. So what is 7.5 divided by 5.8, sorry. That'll be 1.29. So correct to 3SF. So 1.29. That is part 4. Now next one is, the area of the triangle ADB is this much. Giving your answer in terms of W, find the area of ADC. So we are given that ADB is W. Find the area of triangle ADC. So pretty easy, as you can see. We can find the area of triangle ABC, then minus this one to find ADC. Right. So how would you find area of ABC? So as always, we use a formula, which is area of triangle is half times base times height. The base here, let's measure. BC is what? So according to my diagram, it shows to be about 13.3. So half times 13.3 times height, AD, which is 2.9. So half times 13.3 times 2.9. Okay, so it shows to be about 19.3, correct to 3SF. So my area in terms of W will be 19.3 minus W centimeter square. Okay, that is the part A of this question. Now we have to move on to part B. I missed that part on the main question, so I'm doing this right now. So this one is a triangle AEF given to you. So construct and shade the region inside of the triangle, that is, first condition, less than 6 from E. So from the point E has to be less than 6. So we have to use your compass and your ruler. So let's do that. Let's measure 6. Now from E, just inside of the triangle, has to be less than 6. Now this line can be a solid line or it can be a broken line. It doesn't really matter because we are about to shade the region. When you shade, it's only inside, so we don't count the line. Okay, just to advise. Now the next one is, it is nearer to AF than to AE. So when you see A and A in common, it means that you have to draw the angle bisector of A. Of angle A. So we go to your point A. You still have to use a compass. Okay. Now you have to cut this line and this line using the same distance. You have to draw an arc here, and then go to this point. Draw another arc by intersecting with this one. So now you will have a point of intersection. So by connecting your point A to that, it will be the angle bisector of A. Just inside of the triangle, that is enough. Now for part 3 is nearer to A than to F. So we have to draw the perpendicular bisector of the line AF. So you go to your point F, you measure a distance which is more than half of AF, then you have to draw a curve, an arc on this side, arc on this side, and using the same distance, go to your point A, intersect the first one and the second one. Okay, so we just have to join these two points, but it just needs to be inside of the triangle. Okay, that's it. Now next part is, we have to shade a region. Construct and shade the region which is less than 6. Less than 6 will be inside of this arc. Okay, that's the first condition. Nearer to AF than to EF. So inside this arc must be on this side of the line. Okay, AF. And finally, nearer to A than to F. Has to be on this side. So finally, you get this region as your region. Okay, so that will be the question for Locus. And that was question number 10. So I hope that was somewhat helpful. And as always, thank you for watching. I will see you soon.